friends. It's good to be with you on this Wednesday afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful day today. Beautiful day in this season of Easter. We had a good time recording worship this morning, which will be broadcast this Sunday at our worship times, and there's a good reminder to me that while we tend to think of Easter as a day, Easter is a season, and it really takes a season for it to sink in with us that Jesus is risen. That first Easter day was a day of confusion and fear and uncertainty, and it took a few days for it to sink in that Jesus rose from the dead and was with the disciples and is with us now. And so tonight I'm just going to play a couple of Easter songs. Of course, my favorite Easter hymn is Christ the Lord is Risen Today. Gets any better than that. The Charles Wesley words and that amazing tune with the Alleluias just captures Easter. But tonight I'm going to do two songs by some older contemporary artists. One is a song called Easter Song by a guy named Keith Green. A lot of people think Keith Green is the father or maybe the grandfather of contemporary praise and worship and contemporary Christian music. He was a great pianist and a great songwriter and an amazing performer. So this song called Easter Song, the words go like this. They go, "Hear the bells ringing, they're singing that you can be born again. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing, Christ is risen from the dead. The angel up on the tombstone said he has risen, just as he said. Quickly now go tell the disciples that Jesus is no longer dead. Joy to the world, he has risen, hallelujah. He's risen, hallelujah, he's risen, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing that you can be healed right now. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing, Christ, he will reveal it now. The angels, they all surround us, and they are ministering Jesus' power. Quickly now, reach out and receive it, for this could be your glorious hour. Joy to the world. He has risen, hallelujah. He's risen, hallelujah. The angel up on the tombstones said, he has risen just as he said. Quickly now go tell his disciples that Jesus is no longer dead. Joy to the world. He has risen, hallelujah. He's risen, hallelujah. He's risen, hallelujah. And then I'm going to play a Sandy Patty song. Sandy Patty also is kind of that older generation of contemporary Christian artists. She ushered in, probably was one of the people responsible for the success of Amy Grant and people who came after her. And this is a song we've sung on Easter morning quite a few times, called Was It a Morning Like This? Was it a morning like this when the sun still hid from Jerusalem and Mary rose from her bed to tend to the Lord she thought was dead? Was it a morning like this when Mary walked down from Jerusalem and two angels stood at the tomb, bearers of news she would hear soon? Did the grass sing? Did the earth rejoice to feel you again? Over and over, like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound, he is risen. Over and over in a never-ending round, he is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Was it a morning like this? When Peter and John ran from Jerusalem, and as they raced towards the tomb, beneath their feet, was there a tomb? Did the grass sing? Did the earth rejoice to feel you again? Over and over, Like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound, he is risen. Over and over in a never-ending round, he is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Over and over, like a trumpet underground, did the earth seem to pound, he is risen. He is risen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. One of the things that has sort of been, percolating in my mind and maybe gnawing at me a little bit since Easter is kind of trying to shake off this sense that, this shelter in place seems like it's going to go on forever. And sometimes it doesn't feel like there's going to be any kind of clear ending to it, and that it might be kind of frightening times for longer than any of us would like. To me, the answer to that is to remind myself that Easter is not a day. Easter is a season, and it's even more than a season. Easter is a way that Jesus showed us 2,000 years ago, and that Jesus shows us again and again and again. That death doesn't ever have the final word, that the worst word is never the last word, and that we are called to live as people of the risen Christ. It doesn't mean we're able to escape hard times or scary times, but it does mean that we know that we are held and loved by a God whose love is way stronger than anything we can imagine. And part of our call is every day to give thanks for that and to remember that. So I hope these two songs can be reminders to you that we are living as Easter people in this Easter season, and that nothing can take that away, because that is the final word. Christ is risen from the dead. Hallelujah. Happy Easter. Stay hopeful. Stay safe. See you on Friday.